Hey everybody, we back and we're talking about some of the changes in Illinois for 2024. So it's January the 1st. We want to make our viewers aware of some things that's changing in the state.
And shout out to Patch, a news article that I've been emailed from my mom.
So first up, we have over-the-counter fentanyl test strips. So pharmacists and retailers are now able to sell over-the-counter fentanyl test strips so that you can test your products to see if it contains fentanyl.
Paid leave for giving life. So organ donors or any other organ that you decided to give, you now receive up to 10 days of paid leave.
Fertility fraudsters. So patients who receive healthcare providers' own reproduction material without the patient's informed written consent, there could be penalties for those providers.
Don't vape them if you have them. Electric cigarette smokers, you must be 15 feet of entrance, or just don't do it at all.
The cost of living for CPD retirees. So they get a 3% cost of living increase as of January the 1st. So all retired police officers will be able to get that cost of living raise.
No more probable cause. Drivers, if you have, for instance, Fledgley Dice or myself, will have, the little, the phone holder and the windshield, beads, cameras, or other electronic sensors. Police cannot drive you, cannot stop you.
Ripping off grandma and grandpa. So there's going to be stiffer penalties for anybody that's trying to financially exploit the elderly.
Replacing SNAP benefits. SNAP benefits that were stolen from a recipient's EBT card by the means of card skimming. You get the benefits back?
Yeah. Survivors of violent crimes. Employees whose families or household members that were killed from an act of violent crimes are entitled to 2 weeks of unpaid leave.
COVID-19 relief fraud. Prosecution for fraud relating to COVID-19 relief may commence within 5 years following the discovery by a mandatory reporter.
All you PPP loans. Dangers of fentanyl will now be taught in high schools.
Fast entry for law enforcement ensures that all schools, buildings, emergency and crisis response plan, protocol, and procedures, including a plan for local law enforcement to rapidly enter the school in the events of an emergency.
Veterans can now adopt pets and the adoption fees will be waived.
Don't poke the bear. A person who initially bothers a bear or a non-human primate will be charged with a Class B misdemeanor. You see me in the woods fighting with a grizzly bear, help me.
Yeah. Turning off the juice. Utility companies now cannot turn off the power if the temperature exceeds 90 degrees.
Carjacking hotline requires Illinois car manufacturers to establish a vehicle theft hotline to facilitate location of stolen vehicle.
Protection for same-sex marriages. So Illinois is now repealing certain provisions that recognize those marriages as void. So more protection for our LGBTQ communities.
I'm with the band. Prohibits state-funded libraries from banning or removing materials due to religious or partisan disapproval.
Mean accounts. It adds people who are Middle Eastern or North African to the uniform list of racial classifications.
Roadside shrines. Provides that a DUI memorial marker or other fatal crash memorial markers shall be maintained for at least 4 years.
So there you are, guys. You have been made aware of the 20 new laws that take effect today. Another big law is for our minimum wage workers. They were increased by $1, so that's a big up for minimum wage workers. Hopefully, we can get a little bit more for our hardworking minimum wage workers in the near future. So, guys, like, follow, and share. We appreciate you on our new venture here. Support us, share us, like us, catch us on Facebook, Instagram, and
TikTok. You said Facebook?
YouTube.
YouTube. Website in the making.
We out here.
Yeah.